All right, let's go to KZN now, where a memorial service will be held for the 4 victims of the deadly Pietermaritzburg tavern shooting. On Tuesday, tavern owner Petrus Mtambo visited the families to apologize for the incident, but he says he's not responsible as security measures were in place at the time. His license has since been suspended, and let's go to eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu, who is at the memorial service, and he joins us now live. Manqoba, I see the memorial service is sort of underway there behind you, but I also saw you having a conversation with the tavern owner, and it seems he's confused. He says he's only hearing some of the details about his license from you.
Indeed, Masiko. In fact, Petrus Mtambo saying that this is the first time that he's heard that his license has been suspended. Of course, you recall that on Monday, the KZN Liquor Authority did visit his premises as part of the investigation that they were carrying out at that establishment as to whether there was any breach when it comes to the condition of the liquor license that Mtambo had signed. Of course, part of that is that during his application, he had submitted a detailed security plan, which had in fact shown or in which he had committed, Masiko, that he was going to have security at his establishment. But of course, the KZN Liquor Authority finding today that there was in fact that breach and that not enough security was provided at that establishment as per the agreement that he had signed when he signed that particular license. But we do understand, Masiko, that he will be taking the matter up and just checking what is happening. He says that at this particular point he hasn't heard anything, but he thinks that there's nothing that he has done wrong, because he says, according to him and according to what he had agreed to, there was security at that establishment. There were 2 security guards that were stationed there at that particular premises. So he says that this has really shocked him, because he too was not expecting these news. But of course, the memorial service itself taking place today, and I want to speak now, Masiko, to one of the family members of Manqoba, was one of the people that were killed during the shootout. He's one of those that died in hospital, Masiko, following that shooting. Baba Skoza, ngibonga kakhulu asiqale la baba. Ubaba uMtambo ufikile kunina ensukwini ezibili ezedlule waxolisa kunina njengemndeni, nakwamukela ukuxolisa kwakhe.
Impela ngizwile nami, kodwa bengisemsebenzini mina, ngezwe kubuya ntambama kuthiwa ufikile, wafika nawo wakhipha nesinxephezelo esithize, kodwa ngangingekho mina, ngafika ngathola umbiko ukuthi ube kade khona.
Nakwamukela ukuxolisa kwakhe.
Siyakwamukela, ayikho into esingayenza ngoba nakwangeyona inhloso yakhe. Siyakwamukela kakhulu ukuxolisa kwakhe.
Nizizwa kanjani nje ukuthola ilayisensi yakhe isuspendiwe, shuthi sahoxisiwe inyanga entathu, iliquor board ithi khona izinto ezinganishwanga ngendlela uma kuziwa kwezokuphepha, njengoba kwakuvunyelwe naye akahambisanga kahle ubaba uMtambo lapho kuleyona?
Yebo, njengoba nami ngiqala ukuzwa ngabe engakakuzwa, kodwa ngimzwela ubuhlungu ke ngaloko, kodwa ke umthetho naye kufuna samukele isimo nje basinjalo. Nathi siyamzwela ubuhlungu kona, kodwa ke ayikho nanto asinawo amandla ukuthi ukube singamsiza ngako, kodwa siyazolana naye.
Libona nathi isinqumo esifanele lesi ukuzama ukuthi ke mhlawumbe naye kube khona isifundo asitholayo.
Kunjalo, ngikholwa ukuthi naye usitholile isifundo ngalento le, angakaphinda kwenza mhlawumbe ongekho kusemthethweni, ongekho emthethweni ngalesi simo esenzekile phakathi kwebhizinisi lakhe.
Nina baba ke nizizwa kanjani ayithola kodwa impendulo ngokwenzeka?
Okwamanje besingatholi lutho ukuthi ngempela kwinhloso kwakuyini, asikatholi lutho, sisalindile. Yebo.
Unjani nje wena umndeni njengamanje?
Wona umndeni uphansi kakhulu ngalesi simo esenzakalile, ngoba kuyimanje siphezulu kwamalungiselelo omngcwabo kakhe uNkosinathi. Akapheli, ngicabanga ukusasa ntambama ngoba sekuphele konke, sesilinde usuku la ngomgqibelo ukuthi semfihla.
Emthethweni kodwa nilindeleni baba ukuthi umthetho ikuphi mhlawumbe nikulindele impendulo enilindele nokuboshwa kwabantu?
Kwaqhamuka amahlebezi ukuthi abantu sebebanjiwe, kodwa ke sengibe ngathola futhi ukuthi babuye badedela ngoba kuthiwa kanti kubanjwe abantu abarongo. Kodwa siyafisa ukuthi umthetho uqhubeke nokudlala indima yawo, ubathole labenzi bobubi.
Siyabonga kakhulu baba Sikhoza ukukhuluma nathi. That was Sikhoza Zuma, one of the relatives, rather, Masiko, of the victims that died in this particular incident, Nkosinathi Mdladla in particular, saying that, you know, as a family, it's still quite hard for them to accept what had happened. Of course, they're hoping for answers still. He says that he had heard rumors that the 2 suspects that were arrested had in fact been released by the police. It appears that they might not be the right suspects that the police police were looking for. Of course, police have not confirmed this at this particular stage, but I did also ask him about the issue of the suspension of the license and what he thinks of it. He says that, well, there's nothing they can do as families. They really feel for Mr. Mtambo, but there's really nothing they can do. Perhaps they say he too can learn from this suspension to improve security at his establishment. Of course, he visited the families and they're saying that they do accept his apology, they do accept his explanation. He also, came to the family explaining really what had happened. So the family is saying that as far as that is concerned, they do forgive Mr. Mtambo, but they're saying that hopefully he will now improve security at his establishment.
All right. Manqoba Mchunu in Pietermaritzburg for us with that report. I wonder if he'll actually be given the chance to improve security, because so far the liquor board has actually taken away his license for now.